Josh Lucas is experiencing a career renaissance after being cast as the younger version of Yellowstone's patriarch John Dutton. But while his sporadic appearances through flashbacks as the younger Dutton on the show has become more prominent in Season 5, Lucas is set on creating his own identity on the show. And with the recent setbacks following Kevin Costner's concerns behind the scenes, could this pave the way for Lucas to take on the main role itself? Let's focus on Yellowstone Season 5. Josh Lucas dreams about John Dutton. Lucas's legacy. American actor Joshua Lucas Easy Dent Maurer, known for his direct screen name Josh Lucas, has had a prolific acting career throughout the years. He started his acting when he was 19, moving to Hollywood straight from his high school graduation, and pursued roles on several TV sitcoms, appearing on True Colors and Parker Lewis Can't Lose. He has had numerous film and TV appearances and has had plenty of roles that you'd love to despise, which is most probably how you remember him. Josh was in American Psycho with Christian Bale in 2000 and appeared in the rom-com Sweet Home Alabama alongside Reese Witherspoon in 2002. More recently, he was the antagonizing executive on the highly acclaimed Ford vs. Ferrari in 2019 and appeared on the Forever Purge in 2021. He has had various characters throughout the years, but his most notable role so far was when he was cast as a young John Dutton for the incredibly popular TV show Yellowstone. Yellowstone is currently TV's top-rated drama series, ushering in a resurgence of the modern-day Western. Lucas had already been cast as the young John Dutton, played by Kevin Costner, set to appear in flashbacks throughout the show, even before the first season premiered on Paramount Network. But it wouldn't be until this current 5th season that Lucas would play a more prominent role, as more of Dutton's backstory is being revealed and given a focus. As the young Dutton, Lucas had been seen only sporadically in past seasons, but so far has appeared in almost every episode of the 5th season. As the patriarch of the Dutton family and the cornerstone of the Yellowstone Ranch, as well as the entire Yellowstone universe that has somewhat developed, Kevin Costner plays a very significant role in the franchise, and Josh Lucas, who eerily resembles a younger Costner, now adds to the significance of the role with his depiction. But in the last few months, developments behind the scenes reveal certain issues that may lead Yellowstone to depart from having Kevin Costner as a central figure as the main actor of the show. This may prove relevant to Josh Lucas, especially since he may possibly be the actor that could resolve the brewing uncertainty within the highly lauded show. Yellowstone 5th season concerns. The show Yellowstone has gone through 4 highly successful seasons, gaining critical reception, record-breaking viewing stats, as well as nominations and awards left and right. Currently, the show is on its mid-season break, with its 5th season opener garnering 8.8 million viewers on Paramount Network. 8 episodes of this 5th season have already aired, with 6 more episodes set to be released in the summer of 2023. However, a report by Deadline.com was released early in February, claiming that this 5th season could be the flagship show's last. According to the report, the famous series in its current version with Kevin Costner as its lead actor may soon be set to incur some major changes, after concerns have risen with the actor himself. These concerns primarily revolve around Kevin Costner's shooting schedule after it was revealed that he had wanted to reduce his time in production due to his other existing commitments. It is important to note that Kevin Costner has helped propel the show to its present prominence well enough that expansion to the now called Yellowstone universe is already underway. There is the Dutton family prequel spin-offs 1883 and 1923, which focuses on different Duttons as they survive and claim prominence through different time periods. The shows 1883 starring Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, and 1923 featuring Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren have already been claiming massive viewership, leading to further possibilities of expanding this Western saga, all with that unique modern approach that Yellowstone has been known for. Taylor Sheridan, the show's co-creator and lead showrunner, has also expressed that other spin-off shows are set to be made and will be produced in the near future. Sheridan himself also apparently revealed that he had been working with executives from Paramount Global and Paramount Network with plans of ending the popular show the way that we know it to be now, with more possibilities of extending the franchise even further with a different cast and a new Hollywood A-lister headlining the show. Apparently, tensions arose with Costner being in dispute over shooting schedules. Costner had only wanted to shoot for 50 days for Part 1 of Season 5, despite the fact that earlier agreements with the actor had him committed to a 65-day shoot schedule. To continue production for the second half of the 5th season, Costner allegedly offered just 1 week of participation for him to film all of his scenes. Paramount executives allegedly declined the schedule proposal from the A-list celebrity, which has also led to an apparent delay in overall production schedule for the continuation of Season 5. Season 5's Part 2 has yet to be shot, with rumors that the intended summer 2023 release may not come to fruition. To add to the complications, Costner contracted COVID-19 at a recent promotional trip to the Calgary Stampede Rodeo, which led to the actor's refusal from extending his production shoot days even further. Costner claimed that his shooting window with Yellowstone production had already elapsed, which forced production to reassemble months later in order to shoot his remaining scenes. Ultimately, this cost production enormous amounts of time, money, and frustration. The reason why Costner had been reluctant with his scheduling is because he is knee-deep into his other commitment, which is shooting his other multi-part epic western called The Horizon, in which he is starring, directing, and co-writing. Now, this is most probably the reason why Paramount executives and Costner have had an impasse at how to move forward. These setbacks, which have already caused delays to production, has also ultimately led to morale problems for the members of Yellowstone's cast and crew. This has also led to talks about having Matthew McConaughey in an all-new expansion to the Yellowstone universe, and whether this plan is intended to replace Kevin Costner's version of Dutton, only Taylor Sheridan truly knows. But aside from McConaughey, there is plenty of talk and support for an actor who's already in the show who could take on the role of John Dutton from Costner, and we are talking about Josh Lucas, the actor who plays a younger John Dutton in existing flashbacks. Lucas has more prominent appearances this season and can seamlessly continue his current role somehow. Lucas has also been studying Kevin Costner's version of Dutton and has been since even before the start of Yellowstone's first season. Lucas has even expressed nothing but absolute admiration and respect for Kevin Costner, and that he feels an intense responsibility to get the weight of what Kevin had created with John Dutton. Even when he was cast as the central character for a series of 1990s-era flashbacks, Taylor Sheridan had told the actor that the role wouldn't truly pay off until Season 5. Considering that Lucas only made 4 guest appearances in the first 2 seasons before completely skipping over Seasons 3 and 4 and on towards more exposure within the massively popular show with its Season 5, Lucas has already invested plenty of loyalty and time towards the role and the show. As promised by the showrunner, Josh Lucas now has more appearances as a younger Dutton, who plays a very critical part of this season's story arc. The reason for this loyalty is due to Lucas's connection to Taylor Sheridan himself. He and Sheridan had been actors in the business for a long time and see each other as contemporaries, both struggling to survive amidst the sea of A-listers. But when Sheridan took control of his career and let his inner cowboy shine, Lucas knew that Sheridan was an extraordinary talent and knew that he wanted to work with him. Josh had also expressed that when reading the early script for Yellowstone, he had wanted to play the role of one of John's sons, but eventually answered Taylor's call to play a younger version of John Dutton instead. Lucas understands how valuable the series has become for many fans worldwide and feels a huge responsibility to get the role right. This dedication to the role is why fans are now opening up to the possibility that Josh Lucas could be the solution to the ongoing behind-the-scenes Yellowstone crisis, if only to make sure that the flagship show continues to entertain its followers. As this development continues, we can only look forward to seeing Josh Lucas as a younger version of John Dutton, if and when Season 5's Part 2 gets shot. So what do you think of Yellowstone Season 5? Josh Lucas dreams of John Dutton.